Krista Rippins, and we're here at the Intelligent Body Studio. This is Ed. To follow up on a recent video about posture and where we keep our weight on our feet, either back on the heels or forward on the balls of the feet, and how that affects how our spine feels, we're going to apply that to how that affects how our breath works and our core works. So if you keep your weight forward over the intervertebral discs and the vertebral bodies themselves, and you let your knees be soft, when you breathe deeply, ideally you'll feel your abdominal area expand. The body is like a balloon, and on the inhale it expands three-dimensionally, ideally. Try that for a few breaths. And then bring your weight back onto your heels. So now you're standing in the back part of the spine. Your weight is resting further back. Bring your hands to your belly and feel how much movement you feel when you breathe with your weight back. What I feel is that the inhalation is impeded because the muscles are already working, so they're not free to relax and slide apart. So bring your weight forward. Take a big breath and see if you feel a difference. The next place to look for the difference in how our posture affects our breath is the pelvic floor. The pelvic floor is the space between the tail, the two sit bones, and the pubic bone. This space in here, right down there, down there. So let your knees be soft. Take a big breath in. See if you can feel any movement into the pelvic floor. This might take a little practice. Might take some exploring, but it's worth it. Then bring your weight further back onto your heels, so you're resting in the back of your spine. Take a breath. A couple, but only one at a time. And see if that affects what happens in your pelvic floor or what you feel in your pelvic floor as you breathe. For me, the pelvic floor is much more closed. There's not much room for it to move. And when I come forward, I can move again. I can breathe more deeply. The advantage of this is that the organs of digestion maintain their tone in the movement they get with each breath, moving down and up, essentially. When we have our weight back, that impedes the movement of the organs because it impedes the breath, which impedes our digestion. When the weight comes forward, not only will it help our spine, it'll help the breath, which will in turn help our digestion, which will make us happier.